My intuition is telling me there'll be better days.
What's up, bad bitches of the world? Welcome back to my channel. If you are new, what's up? My name is Natalie and this is my channel, Music to Makeup. So this video is going to be 3 questions to ask a guy to figure out if he's a player, to figure out what his true intentions are. I know that when I was younger, I had a fear of asking like the wrong question too soon to a guy, and I know it's a fear that like a lot of women have. They're afraid they're, gonna scare a guy off if they ask like the really serious questions too soon. They have learned that if that's gonna scare a guy off, then he hasn't seen nothing yet to rest and believe. If that scares him off, he's not the right person for me. But I understand it can still, be a fear that you have. You meet someone and things are going so good, you don't want to, put like a wrench in things by asking like these serious, deep, serious questions, but they are something that you need to know, or else you're going to end up liking this person too much when they don't have the same values as you do. So if you would like to know what those 3 questions are, then keep on watching. And if you do like this video, please let me know by giving it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel before you leave and hit the notification bell right there so you're notified every time I upload a new video. These questions have come from, I guess, like a compilation of all the books I've read, my experience, and I feel that these questions really get to the bottom of someone's intentions. And it's done so in a way that they don't even realize you're asking about these things. Number 1. So these aren't specific questions like, oh, do you want to have kids? Do you want to get married? So the first question is, what are your short-term goals within the next 5 years? So if you are someone who within the next 5 years would like to be getting married and having children, that's something that you're gonna say if you were asked the same question. So this really like narrows down on what one's intentions are in the next 5 years. And I'm gonna give like a backup to that question, like a part B. If say you're someone who is younger, or you just don't want to have, you want children and marriage, but it's not something that you want right now. Like you may be focusing on your career or yourself, and those are things that you may want, say, 10 years from now. If that's the case, then you can also ask, what are your long-term goals within the next 10 years? Because, a lot of people in their 20s are focusing on their career and school or whatever. And I don't think you should get married in your 20s anyway. So I had to learn that mistake the hard way. But so the second question is going to be, what are your values? What do you value in life? If, say, like family, friendship, creativity, relationships, love, independence, like those are some of my values, personal growth. It really kind of gives you a focus on what is important to that person. If you are someone who comes from a big family, or family is important to you, and family isn't one of their values, then you will be able to see that maybe this isn't the right person for me. And if they have a difficult time coming up with their values, that means they probably don't know. And this is someone who clearly isn't ready for like a healthy relationship because they're still trying to get to know themselves. And if you don't know what your values are, that's okay. I had to figure out what mine were, and it wasn't too long ago. So for a long time, I guess I knew somewhere inside me, but I had never like identified them and wrote down, okay, these are what's really important to me. And that really helped me get to understand myself and then understand what I'm looking for, because I'm looking for someone with the same values and same mindset as me. So number 3 is going to be, what are you looking for in a partner, in a woman? And this is kind of another thing. If they can't tell you one thing, they can't name one thing, then they don't know and they haven't thought about it. These questions work so well, but there are people out there that say things and their actions don't match the words they say. So there was someone that I was kind of we were talking for a little bit, and he kept saying, oh, I want to have children and get married like within the next 5 years. And I was like, oh my gosh, that's that's awesome. That's what I thought I wanted at that time. And I'm like, okay, great. So we are kind of on the same page. Then come to find out that he was like sleeping with different nurses like at every single hospital. So clearly what he was saying and his actions did not align. He was saying, well, actually, he ended up did get a girl pregnant. So they're not together, but I guess he'll be having a child. He was right about one thing. So just be careful of that. So if they don't know, if they can't give you any qualities that they're looking for in a woman, then they're probably not too selective and aren't really looking for a true connection. Just sleeping around with a bunch of different women and not really trying to get to know like one particular woman, you're not really going to think about like what type of woman you're looking for, because you're not looking for someone to be in a relationship with. So I hope that these questions help you in some way. I have just found that they are the best way to kind of get the answers that you're looking for without being so direct and saying, oh, okay, do you want kids? Do you want to get married? Is family important to you? And like be grilling them about every single thing. And this way, their answers can't be coerced, because women, trust me when I say, I have been there when a guy tells you like, oh, I don't believe in marriage or whatever, and you're thinking, well, they'll change their mind like once they get to see how awesome I am. Yeah, do not do that to yourself. Listen to them when they tell you who they are. I have a problem with this as well, not listening when someone tells me exactly who they are. I don't want to hear it, because I have a completely different image in my mind of what they could be and what we could be. But could be, would be is not going to happen. So I'd rather be my own Valentine than, let me tell you, there were like 4 years in a row where I was with someone on Valentine's Day, but I never got anything. So at least when I'm with myself, I know that I'm not going to be with someone who's going to disappoint me and who wasn't right for me. Alright guys, well, I will see you next time. I love you. Bye.